I am sitting here enjoying my breakfast this morning from the Great Canadian Bagel, very Canadian, and Tim Hortons, also extra Canadian. And I have this sad, sad cat laying there, just staring at me eating. These are mornings at our house. Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a daily reading vlog. Today is the 2nd of December. Happy Saturday everybody! So it is about 10:45 in the morning and we've already been up and about our typical Saturday shenanigans, as I like to say. We went to Walmart this morning, stopped and got a breakfast treat. You would have seen the clip just before this of my bagel that I had for breakfast, which was delicious. I always forget. Okay, so there's a couple of locations of the Great Canadian Bagel place, and you've got to get there first thing in the morning. They make their bagels fresh on site, like you can actually see the bakery, and they do sandwiches, or you can just get bagels. You can just buy a dozen bagels. They have delicious cream cheese as well, and it's really a nice treat. I mean, you can get a bagel at you could go to Walmart and buy a pack of bagels, or you could go to Tim Hortons and get bagels, but these are just delicious. They're absolutely delicious. And I always forget to go. So it's like once every couple months, I'm like, oh, I'd really like that. So Garrett and I went over this morning, I remembered, and it was actually a herb and cheddar cheese bagel toasted with egg and a little pepper. It was delicious. And cheddar cheese. Absolutely delicious. And then I got a tea from Timmy's. Because, I mean, you go for their bagels, you don't go for their drinks, right? So I got a steep tea from Timmy's. It's a large. Look at how cute their Christmas cups are. Oh, I love them so much. So this is the large size. Each size has different characters on it. The extra large, which is usually the size my husband gets for his teas, are like, I think it's moose. And then I think for medium, it's a beaver and something else. And then small, I think, is a squirrel. They're really cute. They are really cute. I wish that they would do ceramic mugs of each of the characters, or even like ornaments would have been really cute, because believe me, people would have bought them. Like, I say this every year because I have to give credit where credit is due. Tim Hortons does some amazing Christmas cups, or holiday cups, I should say, because it's not necessarily Christmas. It's winter, holiday kind of. I mean, yeah, he's giving a present, and I think that's mistletoe, but still. And they make some really, really good ones. And I wish that they would make a ceramic mug to match that people could actually buy and like collect every year, because I think that would be awesome. But anyway, that's just a friendly marketing suggestion from me to the good people at Tim Hortons who do not need my help in any way. So I have a live show in a little over an hour. I'm doing a live Q&A and just kind of general chat. It will have already been up by the time you guys see this video, but feel free to go back and watch it if you want. I'm going to try and keep it under an hour because Garrett and I have more running around to do this afternoon. We were at Walmart this morning, forgot a few things. We have to go back. And then I have to go to the library and drop off books. I'm not going to pick up any books. I don't need to pick up any books. I have a ton of books to read right now. I have my December list, and I'm reading 4 books right now. I don't need any more. And gotta go drop off some books at the library, and then probably come home and relax for the rest of the night. So, and get some reading done and some knitting done. So I have a funny knitting story to tell you guys too. I'm trying to remember. I've actually started this about 3 times. I've gotten to this point, but now finally I can open today's David's tea. I have not gotten a chance to do this yet. So, the 24 days of tea from David's. Let's look for number 2. The second day. Let's look for the second day. So there it is right there. Let me go ahead and pull that out. So there it is. Day 2. Okay. So that's really cute too, with a little polar bear. Anyway, what is today's tea? Let's put this back in here. Close this up, put it beside me. We have, I'm blind as a bat, sweet potato pie. Very American, I feel. I think sweet potato pie is like an American thing, definitely. But yeah, so there it is. Sweet potato pie, that's today's. I should open it up and show you guys what the tea itself looks like, eh? So let's see here. Sometimes these have been difficult to get open. Let's see. Ooh. Smells almost cinnamony. Cloves, maybe? That's what it looks like. Whoops, let's not spill it out. I will enjoy this later and let you guys know. And since it is the weekend, I will try and do it while I'm drinking it, so you guys can see that. So anyway, my chocolate yesterday was so good. I had no idea it had a filling. I'm like, oh, there's stuff inside. Phrase is taken out of context. Anyway, welcome to my channel if you're new here. It's not usually this chaotic. Yeah, who am I kidding? Yes, it is. So number two, where are we? There it is, where the doggy is. Number 2. What is today's? Yesterday was a sleigh. It was the image of a sleigh. Today we have got, ooh, looks like, oh, you know what I realized? There's questions underneath, you guys. I did not realize. Is it under all of them? It is too. Oh, questions or... Oh, no, they're all questions. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go back and ask number 1. I want, if you guys don't mind, put your answers below, because I think that would just be a lot of fun. Even if you don't leave any other comment, just put your answers below. So we're going to do day 1 and 2 now. So day 1 is, would you rather be an elf or a reindeer? Oh, that's a good question, because like elves are elves, right? They're cute. They make toys, but reindeers can fly. So, but see, it just says reindeer. Does it mean general reindeer or Santa's reindeer? Because normal reindeers can't fly. Only Santa's reindeer can fly. I'm going to go with elf. Yeah, I'll be an elf because I think I would look super cute in the little hat. And today's question is, what is your favorite holiday food? Peppermint anything, to be completely honest. I know everybody goes goo goo gaga in the fall for pumpkin spice, and I do too. I do love a good pumpkin spice latte. However, I am peppermint and chocolate. Like right now, Tim Hortons again has a drink out. It's my favorite, and it is a hot chocolate, but it's a white hot chocolate, so it's extra sweet, and it has peppermint. So it's a candy cane white hot chocolate, and it's got whipped cream on it. But if we're going, okay, that's a beverage. But if we're going for foodstuffs, if I had to pick, I would definitely have to say stuffing. I love stuffing. It is delicious. Yum. So there's my answers. Post yours below, you guys, if you don't mind. I'm sorry if you can hear the noise. My brother showed up with his kids. So let's make this quick. So let me tell you my quick knitting story. So last night, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you saw that I decided to start a pair of socks. And I wound the ball of yarn last night. So I was just getting ready for bed, and I was checking my Fitbit to see what my heart rate had been all day. And I noticed at one point it shot up to like 140 beats a minute. And I went, what the heck? My resting heart rate normally is 47. 47 is my resting heart rate. Thanks to all the medications that I'm on. But my heart rate went up to 140, and it was like there for like a half an hour. And I just thought to myself, oh my God, what did I do? I started to get panicky. Like I legitimately started to get concerned. So then I realized when I looked at the time that it spiked really high, I was winding the ball of yarn. So my Fitbit, because I hold it in this hand and then I wind with this hand. So it was counting this as like me suddenly like exercising. So when they say your Fitbit is not accurate, that's what they mean. Plus, I talk a lot with my hands, if you haven't noticed. And my fitness doctor, who wants me to get more steps and do more active things, she actually increased my step count by 1,000 a day just because of the fact that I talk with my hands and probably get 1,000 steps just from doing that and not from actually walking. So yeah. So wound the ball up last night of yarn. Isn't that pretty? And I did cast on my socks. I think I got 3 rows done. And I've decided to do these on double pointed needles. I might go to Michael's today because these ones I don't love. Oh my gosh, second funny knitting story. Not funny, this one made me sad. I have a set of bamboo double pointed needles. So these are double pointed needles. So they are just smaller needles pointed on each side. That's what double point means. Typical knitting needles have like a ball on the one end or something to stop your stuff from falling off. But these are meant to knit things in the round, which I am because I'm knitting a pair of socks. So that's just the cast on. I know, really fiddly right now. And so I had bamboo ones. So these ones are a little bit sharper. I mean, they're nice, but they're a little bit sharper. And the bamboo ones I had were kind of like a nice blunt tip to them. And I had them, my own stupidity, I had them on the bed, and I got up to go get something, and I came back, and I didn't realize I'd throw it because I was like laying under my blankets, like, right? And I didn't realize I'd thrown the blanket over, and I put my hand down, and I heard the crack, and I broke 2 of them in half. You have 4 needles. I lost 2 of them. So I'm going to go to Michael's today and see if I can find replacements. If not, I will have to order online. I'm very upset, but these will do in a pinch, but they're not my favorites, to be completely honest. Anyway, guys, I am rambling. Holy cow, we're 10 minutes today already. It's the weekend. This is life. I will update you guys later today with my reading and my update on my knitting. So yeah, I will do that then. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Hi, guys. It is just before 9 o'clock at night, and I thought I would come on and say hello, final clip of the vlog. Don't have a lot to update you guys on, so I did the live show, and it was a ton of fun. Think I'm going to do those every other week, just like a chat kind of thing. It was less, like a little bit over an hour, but so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys will join for the next one. And then Garrett and I went to Walmart. I had to go to the library to drop off books. Did not go in the library. Literally went in, dropped off the books, and left. And then we came home, and I was watching some TV, and decided to lay down and have an 1.5-hour nap. As I go ahead and yawn again. So anyway, I think I mentioned earlier that I had signed up for this thing called the Jingle Ball, which is like an online cross-stitch event this weekend. Hosted by a cross-stitch designer called Lindy Stitches, or named Lindy Stitches. And I hadn't been to any of the stuff, and then finally my friend Rainy's like, oh, we're gonna do, like, you could go into like these Zoom tables or groups and like talk and stitch with other people. So I jumped on with Rainy from Rainy Day Reads, and my friend Mandy, who also has a floss tube channel, Coffee and Stitching with Mandy, I think it is. And the 3 of us, like, I've met Mandy in real life, and I'm friends with Rainy outside of the YouTube universe. And so we sat and chatted. Then it started to get really, like, there was more people coming in, which was fine. But then, like, originally it was like 5 or 6 of us, which was totally manageable. But then all of a sudden there was like 30 people. And I'm like, it's a little bit much. You can't really have a conversation with people in that situation. So I decided just to step away. But I haven't been cross-stitching in like over 2 months. I just lost the stitching bug when I got, like, when all the health stuff started happening. I just kind of was like, oh, I need mindless. Knitting is mindless. So mindless. So I did do some knitting today. That's what I was doing when we first jumped on to the little online thing I was doing. So I am almost done the cuff of the sock. It looks super, super tiny, but it does stretch out. So yeah, so I'm almost done the cuff of the sock. So yay on my first sock. So I will keep you guys updated with that daily. And then I was watching everybody else stitch, and they're like, oh, there was, like, of course, because of this event, there's all these freebies that designers are giving away. Plus there was also, like, shopping. You could shop in a lot of the designers that had freebies. So I went on and I was kind of downloading all the freebies, and I'm like, oh, the ones that I think were cute, and which was super nice of them. I mean, I paid to get into the event, so I might as well get some stitching patterns. And then I ran across this pattern by Tiny Modernist Designs. I will leave a picture of it here. It's called Yule Goddess, and it was on 30% off. I think it was like $6 for the pattern. And I saw it, and I'm like, I have to have that. So I went ahead and bought it. I do not have fabric to start stitching her yet. Maybe that'll be like a Christmas treat to myself. I'll buy some nice fabric and the floss to start her maybe in January. Not like I don't have enough cross-stitch pieces on the go, but just seeing that one pattern and kind of getting the urge to stitch it again, or to stitch again, made me want to pick up stitching. So I went in and I thought, what do I want to work on? I thought, I don't want to jump from pattern to pattern. Let's just work on something for the whole month. So of course I had to pick one that is Christmas, 100% Christmas. And this is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And this is by Autumn Lane Stitchery. So I am about halfway done this piece, actually. So my plan is to knit a bit on this every day for the month of December and see how far I get in it. So the reason I put it down for tonight, because I really didn't put that many stitches on it. I kind of just worked on this black a little bit right here. But this is navy blue on black is not something I can do at night with my eyesight. For those of you who are fellow cross stitchers, I am stitching this on 14 count Aida. So yes, this is pretty much like a beginner fabric that people would use, but it's my favorite. It's the easiest for me to see, and I think it still looks impressive as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I think it's really, really cute, and I'd rather enjoy myself while I'm stitching and not strain my poor eyeballs. So yeah, so that's the crafty bits. Reading wise, guys, shocking, I know. Oh, wait, I'm not even in camera. Reading wise, I have not done a lot of reading today. I read a chapter in Merry Christmas Baby by Terry Wilson. And I read I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. And anyway, and I read a chapter in A Wish for Winter by Viola Shipman. And I did find that the Viola Shipman book is available on Hoopla, on audio. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow it. I borrowed the ebook from my library, but it's not available at the library, but it is available on Hoopla. So I'm going to borrow it from the library, and maybe tomorrow I will alternate a bit, listen to some audio and do some crafting, and sorry, I got the hiccups, and go back and forth between the Viola Shipman book and also Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen by Vicki Delaney, which is the other book that I am currently, which is my current audio book. But I might pick up the Viola Shipman as well on audio. We shall see. So yeah, that is my plans, guys. Today's was a pretty decent length video. I think so anyway. And yeah, so that's it. Not a lot of reading today, hopefully more tomorrow, but that's par for the course for me on the weekends. I tend not to read as much on the weekends as I do during the week, which is strange because I work during the week. So anyway, that is it, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, the sweet potato tea was delicious. I really liked it. I don't think it's one that I would buy and drink all the time. Like, I wouldn't buy like 50 grams of it, but it was enjoyable to enjoy for today. Plus, there's always enough in those little containers for 2 servings. So I will take the other one to work, and I'm going to start kind of like a little tea collection at work to use up those ones, like, you know, after the holidays and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, that is it. I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.